everyone. Welcome to Thelma's podcast. I hope all of you are alright, are keeping well. As you can hear and see, I'm not very feeling quite well, but it is what it is. We need to just show must go on. That's how you have to be. Okay? I missed a lot of my students. I'm sorry if you guys haven't seen me, but you'll see me soon. And I know some of my own students, I'm sure they don't really miss me, but hey, you know what? I'm going to be back soon, I promise. Okay, so today I have for guests a friend, the mom of a friend of my daughter. Okay, so she is very involved into autism, and also she's written a book, and she has set up her own charity, So today I'm gonna have her come on today. So her name is Stephanie. All right. So today she's gonna be my guest, and let me quickly find her. And also she's from Cameroon, but we said, you know what, we are going to do this in English so that she can explain everything that she does. Yeah, because I'm very excited to have her on. Okay, let me see if I can find her. Oh, lovely. Fantastique, as we say in French. Great in English. Okay.
Hi, Thelma.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
I had better days, but show must go on.
Oh,
When you're sick and you
yes.
have kids, you still have to do what you have to do. So
I know the feeling.
you know exactly. So please introduce yourself to us. Who are you?
Oh, okay. My name is Stephanie Mati. Oh, that's why I find it sometimes difficult to answer. I am an entrepreneur,
Okay.
a writer. What else
Oh.
again?
Entrepreneur, writer.
A founder, an author, yes, a
Wow.
founder of a charity called Steph Together in London, and you are not alone in Africa.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. So you're from Cameroon, that's correct?
Yes.
I was right. Okay. So let's start first. When did you start being an entrepreneur? And what exactly that you're selling? What exactly you're doing?
Okay, I started at a very young age. I started at 11. I remember at earliest, as young as I was helping my mom to sell because my mom used to have a shop where they were selling a grocery shop basically. So
Mm.
sometimes she will leave me the responsibility to look after the shop when she was not around. And I was doing it very well. So when I grew up, I continued to do it during holiday period. I was in Africa then. We used to have 3 months holiday period, and during that period, I used to sell stuff. I used to,
Yeah,
I
that's
used to buy
amazing.
stuff. Yeah,
So
I
you
used to buy
started from
stuff
young.
and and start selling them myself. So
Mm.
that's why I learned how to make money. I learned how to, at the very young age, I understood that, yes, it's good to go to college. It's good to have the good education, but, you can also make money if you know how to, if you know what to do, basically.
That's
Yes.
amazing. And you've written a book. So can you tell me the book that you've written?
Yes, I've written a book, Autism Why My Son. I don't know if you can see the book. It's here in
Yes,
front of
yes,
me.
yes. You'll
Autism
send me
Why
the
My
link
Son.
afterwards and I'll share it.
Yes,
Autism.
Why My Son. Autism Why My Son.
Okay.
Basically, I wrote this book. It's written in French and in English. I wrote this book because I have an autistic son. And when I was pregnant, I had a lot of dream about my son. I was thinking so many things about, what my son going to be. I was thinking that my son going to be a doctor, going to be an engineer, he's going to be, everything that basically I planned a life, what I wanted my son to be, a footballer, anyway. But when I gave birth to my son, later on, I noticed that my son was autistic, and I started to notice that, most of the dream that I had for my son may not take place.
Mm.
So, yes, I started to lose hope. And I went through a lot because it was not easy then. It
No, of
was
course.
not easy. And those days, autism was not something that people are talking the way they are talking about autism today.
Yeah,
Little people knew about what was autism. So I really struggled to best support my son. I was struggling, for example, to manage his challenging behavior. I struggled basically to help him the way I wanted to help him.
of
And
course.
that's why I wrote the book, and the title of the book, Autism Why My Son, because, I was, I had a big dream for my son, and unfortunately, everything cannot come the way I wanted it to come. Of course, I'm
You know,
not God.
that's life sometimes,
Yeah.
we want these things that we want, but then,
Mm.
sometimes things are different, destiny, sometimes faith. So it is what it is. I mean, how old is your son?
My son is 19 today.
He's
And
19.
yes, and in this book, what I'm doing, I'm sharing my story. I'm sharing what I went through, the challenges that I went through, and most importantly, how I managed to overcome them. Because I noticed that today there are many parents who are struggling with their children with, the same condition. So, and by me writing this book is also to help everyone basically who doesn't know anything about autism or who know a bit about autism, for them to even know what parents are going through, in order for people to be able to support them, because it can be heartbreaking sometimes when you see a parent struggling with a child on the street. Maybe the child is having meltdown and you don't understand what is it. I know on many occasions parents were abusive to me, and because they thought that they behave. Because my son, for example, was having meltdown in the shop one day, and I was trying to calm him down, and the parent just say, not a word that was nice to me, and that really break my heart. And I understood that maybe this parent doesn't understand what I'm going through, or doesn't understand what my son is going through. That's why. So the book is to help people out there to understand what parents are going through, as well as children, in order for us to support each other. That's all. It's good to, at least sympathize. You don't need to say nothing negative. You understand? If you have nothing good to say, just not say nothing. It's
You're right.
better.
Totally right. And you also set up a charity, is that correct?
Yes, yes,
Okay, can you
true.
tell me about that?
Yes. Our charity is Steph Together here in the UK. We have two of them, one in Africa, one in Cameroon, and one in the UK. It was Steph Together in the UK. I'm just trying to open the flyers of the charity. We
Yeah.
are based in, it's our flyers. We are based I can say in Peckham, in Kelly Avenue. What we do, we provide support to parents with children with we provide support to children and their family members. We
Mm-hmm.
provide them with speech and language therapies, uh, art therapists, and many more. We have professionals that come in every first Friday of the month to teach parents, for example, how to manage their children's challenging behavior and how to get them to do their homework, because that is some stuff that parents are struggling with.
Yeah.
They don't know how to get their children with special needs to do their homework. They find it difficult, they find it challenging, and even how to communicate with their children. That's why we are organizing this all the time to provide, and also we also have a play center where our children come together, they play, they dance, we have a dance therapy also, and the cook, we have also the cooking therapies to help them become independent. We are teaching them basically life skills, because we want them to be able to, to contribute to the community. Why not? Of course
Mm.
they can. Yes, some of them have a
Fantastic.
lot of capacity.
This is so fantastic what you're doing, because I don't think there's enough places like that. If that makes sense. There's a lot of
Yeah.
places for kids to go, like mainstream kids to go. I won't use the word normal, because for me, what is normal anyway? But I mean, what you're offering, we need more. We need more. We don't have enough. Because what I used to work in a SCN school, and I have to say, what you provide is basically what the school provides as well. But then after that, they need something else, because those kids, some of them, they need to be occupied, not school hours, but after school hours. That's
True.
fantastic. Honestly, I mean, do you have a lot of support? Do you have a lot of funding going on? Like, how can we support this? Fantastic.
Ah, it's not easy, honestly.
I know.
People don't want to support. So We are just asking for anyone to give whatever they can to support us, to help us continue to do what we are doing. It's not easy.
So
The
what do you
truth
need?
is that it's not easy.
Funding? Do you need what else do you need? Do you need books? What do you need exactly?
We need almost everything. We need money to be able to continue to pay the center because we
Okay.
have to pay, we have to pay the rent. We
Okay.
need also to continue to pay the professional who are coming, all the time to provide the support.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we need facility for us because parents sometimes we need facility for us to be able to provide parents with the support because parents, if you see around you, most parents of children with special needs are not able to go to work
No.
because they are having childcare issues. So what we're planning to do is to expand to see how we can be having after school club as well,
Mm-hmm.
list where parents can be able to go back to work because in order for the kid to be looked after properly, parents have to be mentally and emotionally fit.
Yeah.
So if they are worried about finance, then the chances are that it will be difficult for them to be able to look after the kid effectively. So to be honest, we need a lot. I don't even know where to start and where to stop. That's why we say every little help, we are welcome, honestly. We also need facility. We need equipment that, for example, soft play equipment and sensory equipment. We
Mm-hmm.
need almost everything.
Yeah.
We are
Food,
just
toilets.
satisfied with what we have, but
Yeah.
I have to admit that what we have is really not enough.
Okay, no, it's fine. I mean, if you give me your the link to the charity, I'll post it. I want to come and see as well, and I'll see what I can bring, what I can do. This is what I like to do while I'm doing this, so that I can show people the wonderful work you're doing. Because it takes a lot of courage to
I
have
know.
an idea and just put it out there, and
Mm,
to help communities to help. And I'm sure you. I mean, I know it's new, but I know you get there. Like you don't have to
yeah,
worry. Sure you get there.
definitely.
So one in
Yeah.
Cameroon. Why Cameroon?
Well, why Cameroon? Because that's my country.
Ah,
We are going to be everywhere in Africa, but we need to start from somewhere.
of
So
course.
we started in Cameroon.
That's
Yes.
fantastic. Honestly, I think you're doing great. I always wanted to talk to you because of all the
Mhm.
things that you're doing. Honestly, I don't know how to describe you. I feel like I've known you for years, but recently
Oh.
I finally found out things about you. I'm like, how come I known you for a long time? I never knew all of these things. That's fantastic. Please carry on the good work. What I think you should do, that's my idea. But you see the book that you've written, maybe do
Mhm.
one for kids in that place, that for autistic children. Because when I used to work in a school, they loved, books, pictures, they love
Mhm.
colors. I mean, I've find ways to also do equipment yourself, like books, especially for autistic children, because
Mhm.
that people love that stuff. They really do love it, especially the kids. But I'm sure with my help as well, I'm gonna help with people. I'm sure we're gonna help you out, and I
Oh,
hope you.
thank you.
Yeah. But I want to
Thank
say,
you.
what would be one advice would you give to children, young people, to be like yeah, you have these ideas, you go for it. You wanted to write a book, you've written a book. What would you tell people? What would you advise?
Um, I will tell children, young people, young adult. I will tell everyone basically to be focused, to have a clear plan, and
Yeah.
to start working them bit by bit. Stay focused because that is the most important thing. First of all, write your vision,
Mm-hmm.
write what you want to achieve. Stay focused and break them down bit by bit. Even if we take you, I don't know what is your project that you want to achieve. Even if we take you longer to achieve, but at least do not get disappointed. People will let you down, that is for sure. But guess what? Continue to focus. If someone let you down, look for someone who will hold your hands. Yes, it's not easy, but as long as you stay focused and you have the determination, of course, you will do it. That's for sure. And we also need to. I always encourage, especially everyone, not even just young adults.
Yeah.
You also have a second stream of income. It's good to work full time. It's good to study. That is perfect. No one will, you can never go wrong with that. But at the end of the day, after you have your job or after you have something, think about something else, whether you can do on your own. That is my another advice. It's good to work for people, but what about your dream? When you're working with for someone, you are helping those people to achieve their dream. What is your dream? Who is going to achieve your dream also? You have to work on it and make sure that your own dream. Do not worry about your dream. There's no big dream. There's no small dream. In fact, I always encourage children to dream big. Okay? They
Big.
need to dream big. They should not be limited by what they see today. They should not be limited by their results that they have today. They should not be nothing should limit anyone from dreaming big. Dream big and try to achieve it. Stay focused. Life things will come in life that will affect you, that will try to put you down, that will try to discourage you. But guess what? You will fall. Stand up, wake up, continue the rest, and stay focused.
That's
Don't try to do so many things at the same time. Take things bit by bit, one step at a time. You finish one, you take another one. You finish one, you take another one until you finish everything that you want to accomplish.
honestly lovely, wise advice. I love it. I want to say a big thank you for coming. I want to wish you all the best. Please send me all your links for your book, for the charity, everything, and the hat your kid as well. And I hope I'll see you again. But as I said, I really want to see that place because I
Oh,
think that would be nice for me to take some pictures and also put it as well for my podcast for people to see what you're doing. So please keep up the hard work and thank you
thank
so
you.
much for your time. I hope you have a lovely evening.
Thank you so much for everything that you're doing for us as well, for giving me the opportunity, for example, to talk about what we do. And I hope that this will be an opportunity for someone to, you know, to to find out and to come and get, the support that they need. Because my heart breaks when I see parents struggling with their children with special needs on their own. So, yes, you want them to know that they are not alone, that we are here for them also.
Thank you. And please, if you have a website, send that to me as well. Anything,
Thank you.
send
No
it.
problem.
Yeah. And thank you
I
so much.
will. Thank you too. Thank you too
Have a
much.
good evening.
Yeah, take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.